where are the trig functions positive and all that. So on your big unit circle, I think there was like a little spot. Somebody pointed this out and I forgot. It says something about positive and negative or all that. So that's what it's talking about, like what trig functions are positive and what trig functions are negative. Okay. Oh, this is neat. All students take calculus. I've never really looked at this before. So it says that all the trig functions are positive in quadrant 1. Okay, all of them. If you look at your sine, your cosine, and your tangent values, you're to the right and you're up. All of them are positive. In quadrant 2, the sine values are positive. Wasn't the sine the y value? Remember that on your unit circle? If you were looking at your unit circle. So that's why only the sine values are positive. Your cosine and tangent values are negative over here. Okay? And you can look in your trig table of values. All right? The tangent value is the only one that's positive in quadrant 3. Sine and cosine are both negative. Well, tangent is sine over cosine. What's a negative over a negative? A positive. That's why it's positive here. And then over here, only the cosine is positive. So anyway, that's what both of these things are saying. This one's showing you which ones are positive and negative in what quadrant. Okay, it's kind of like just a little shortcut sheet. Are we okay with that? There's no work to do on that page. Okay. Then the next page, okay, we've got some fill in the blank. I won't go over all these. But, okay, it says the maximum value of the sine of theta. So if you're looking at your trig table of values or if you're looking at your unit circle, what's the biggest number that sine gets up to? Would anybody have a guess?
180.
Well, that's your angle. Don't look at your angle. Look at all the y values. That's your sine of theta. Look at all your y values. Which one of those do you think is the biggest number? Type it in your calculator if you need to. I'm trying to think. Let me get my unit circle out. Where is it? I think I have a unit circle. Hold on. Here it is. Nope. Oh, here it is. Okay. So look at, these are all sine values, all the y values. 1/2, okay? What is the square root of 2 over 2? Type it in your calculator and see if you need to, okay? The square root of 3 over 2 and 1. Which one of those do y'all think is the biggest number? Any guesses? It's 1. The highest sine value, sine of theta is going to be 1. What degree is that? What degree is that at? 90.
But I thought it was positive over there too.
What, for your sine value? Well, we're just talking about their sine value is the y value. It's 1, here it's 0, here it's -1, here it's 0 again. So the highest it goes is up to 1. Okay? You're going to actually see this as a wave later. Maybe not now. Okay. So then so what's the lowest it goes to? -1. And where's that at? What degree is that at? 270. So see, you're just filling this out as I'll do a couple more with y'all. I'll do number 3 and then I'll let y'all do some of these right here. As the angle goes from 0 to 90, the sine of theta goes from, as we go from 0 to 90. What does your sine go from?
0 to 1.
From 0, yep, there you go. Look at y'all. Okay, and then y'all finish out 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, you would just put, it goes from 0 to 1.
Can you put the circle back up there?
Yes, I can. Then you're doing the same thing for cosine in a second. You're going to look at all the x values. Look, I'll write on his...
Positive 1 to 0. So if you look at 90, your y value is 1. And if you go to 180, it's 0.
Yeah.
So then you go from 0.
And now, Chloe, if you want to keep going, now you're going to do the same thing for cosine. But it's now you're not looking at your y values. What are you looking at? Your x values. I'm going to write this down for Logan really quick.
0 or 360? Would I put it at 0 or 360?
Wait, what one?
For the
Number 7, it says the max that the cosine of theta goes to. So cosine is your x value. It looks like it goes from 1 to 0, but what's the highest that it is? 1.
So is that angle at 0 or 360?
Or 360.
Oh, it's at 0. Sorry. I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I was answering the wrong thing.
Sine is your y value, cosine is your x.
Yes. Yeah.
So instead of going up, you're going down.
So this one, yeah, it's different. So like you've got to follow, like this one goes from 1 to 0. As you go from 0 to 90, it goes from what? 1 to 0. It's going backwards. Is that what you're asking?
So your minimum is
no.
negative.
Oh, sorry.
Cosine too.
Like I mean, you go
Yeah.
from 0 to 270 because that's where it's positive at.
What number are you looking at? Or are you just asking something in general?
Sine is your y.
Yeah, you go from 0 and you're going to go this way.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to go, yeah, so you're going to go from 0 to 90 for these questions. 90 to 180. 180 to 270. And then just look at what are the cosine values. Cosine is your x.
And then 8 through 12 is the same thing.
So it's 8, 0, and 90. Casey?
8 is
56.
negative 1. Are you doing the minimum value?
Yeah.
The minimum value, the lowest it goes to is negative 1.
At 180.
Yep.
The maximum of cosine is 1, right?
Yes.
It occurs at 360. Is it 0?
I'm just trying to give him a few little answers so he can go by and fill this out. Okay?
Okay, ask for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like 1, 2. Like this one also.
Yeah, I'm not taking my answers, but I don't know how to do that.
Okay, read it. As your angle goes from 0 to 90. So I'm going from 0 to 90. What did it ask for? Cosine values? Cosine is your x. So it goes from 1 to 0.
So it's just backwards.
Yeah, it's just backwards. Yeah, just look at your x values. This is preparing you to graph, which we're not graphing yet. That'll be a few more weeks. That'll be probably after winter break and stuff. But what it's doing is it's preparing you. Your little graph is staying between 1 and negative 1. 1 and negative 1. As you go through the circle, your graph is making a wave. It's weird. It is.
I'm scared. Like that just can't be easy, I think.
All right, is anybody ready for the next paper? Or are y'all still working? This one, which it's terrible because you have to flip back and forth, but you're looking at that little first page and it says, okay, where is your tangent bigger than 0? Another word for greater than 0, positive. Where is the tangent positive and the sine less than 0, negative? So that's what you're going to look for. Where is the tangent positive and the sine negative? If it were me, I would use this one right here. Where is the tangent positive and the sine negative? Well, that would be your answer, quadrant 3. So then you're circling 3. Okay? And you're just going to go through and look for different, you're just kind of reading that little chart. Do we understand that one? Okay? Don't look at it necessarily as the less than and greater than. Just think of it as negative and positive. And I think that's good on that sheet. Yeah, so y'all can look at it. This right here. This is what I would use. I think I like this one better. Okay, I'm going to stop this video and then I'm going to go